Well, hi there and welcome. Sorry. Well, hi there and welcome to the next 6 minutes channel. I had to clear out a few things here. It's a bit of a rusty bucket situation as far as my channel goes. In the life of every channel, there are segues. There are paths to different alternate directions that one could possibly take, and I took a few different paths to lead me to right here. And well, it's I'm in a retooling, revamping. There's a lot of re words that you want to use, apart from the one that you hear from SJWs. Okay. They say it's hard to get back into the swing of things, and I tend to agree. There are a great many of things which I haven't done very much of in a good long while, and well, I'll be quite honest. I don't have much expectation that I'll I'll take to it again as a duck would to water. That's not my expectation at all. In fact, right now, as we speak, I am editing this video on Adobe Premiere Pro. This is a program that I haven't used in quite a while, so I had been using Shotcut to produce the majority of my content. So this is yeah, this is kind of like getting back into the swing of things with a vehicle that I haven't driven in quite a while. I guess that analogy fits the best here. I don't know what the microphone is picking up. There's a tremendous amount of wind blowing in right now. I expect this is part of some kind of front. We tend to get those in December. Well, we tend to get those all year round, but we feel them most in the months where the temperature is not stereotypical for the particular area. Anyhow, yeah. So this is going to be kind of an experiment for me. So I'm getting used to using stuff that I haven't used very much lately because I just didn't have access to them. Old equipment being what it is, getting it back running is problematic. I hate using that word anymore, but that's the word I'm using for this. Problematic. And so, hey, I'm back to using Photoshop. I'm back to using Adobe Premiere Pro. Perhaps that depends entirely on how successful I am with producing this particular video, which is let's be honest. Let's be honest. This medium, it's not everybody can do it very well, and for those that do this very well, the process is not a one size fits all. There are people that have large subcounts with large followings with high production value, but still the process can still suck. And I've never really liked this editing process, so it's not going to be very smooth. Neither is this glaring sunlight in my face. I have both of my windows, the blinds cracked open, so all the natural light that's out there that can light my face is lighting my face, and I don't care much for it. I've been meaning to get one of those reflective screen things so I can set it up so I can maximize my lighting with minimal lighting with minimal eye strain and less squinting and furrowing of brow. Oh man, this is not comfortable. Anyhow, that's just what's going on right now. I'm getting used to using all the old stuff. Not that the new stuff wasn't working well enough, but I just wanted to see if I could actually still do stuff with the old stuff. That's why I'm doing this currently here. Um, I'm going to be breaking in my new mug. I just bought one of these for myself. They're available in my TeePublic thingy thing. If you feel so inclined to throw me a few bucks, that's up to you. I don't care. I work. I don't really need anybody to purchase my stuff. But if you would like some of my original art, there it is. Um, anyhow, I guess that's about all that I wanted to discuss. Um, right now, I'm in a very I'm in uncharted waters, for lack of a better term. I'm in uncharted waters, and I am, going full steam ahead to see where it is that I go from here. Uh, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of streaming, like I said in the last video. I'm going to be limiting to 2 streams a month that I'm hosting. I will host only 2 streams a month, particularly because it's kind of expensive. It's for whatever reason, the way my internet is set up, the the amount of data usage is sufficient enough to make it not very cost effective for me anymore to stream the way that I had been used to streaming. So that's why I'm not going to be streaming very often at all. And if I do hop on somebody's stream to be a guest, I'm probably not going to be on for very long. But I'll see how that pans out, the way it does, when it does, and how it does. So that's how that's going to work. As far as original content, I'm going to be producing a lot more original content. I have limited off days, so that's going to be determining my schedule. My schedule is fairly mercurial, so you won't get a set schedule. So expect stuff when I announce it on Twitter or Discord or Gab or Minds. So be looking to that, how that goes. I'm going to be trying out a lot of really new things for me. I'm going to be doing a lot of pictures, a lot of green screen, a lot of interesting things. I have ideas for as far as what I'm going to do to throw a few more bells and whistles onto my content, so you guys can enjoy it a lot more. It's going to be a lot more work for me, of course, because I have to actually learn how to do all this stuff. But it doesn't matter. If we graduate, doesn't matter if we have any rings on our fingers or diplomas on our walls. We all remain students. So, following that philosophy, I will follow on to getting the rest of this video edited and out for you to consume and enjoy, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So, everybody, take care, and well, I suppose have a good weekend. We're close enough to the weekend to say that. So, have a great weekend. Yeah, mine may vary. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, take care. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to come. Ladies and gentlemen, it has come time for me to decorate my tree. Yes, it's taken quite a while for me to actually get around to do it, but, life happens, things being what they are, so on and so forth. So anyway, here is the decoration of my tree. I do it a little bit different than most people. I tend to be a little more patriotic, but there's a story behind my particular Yuletide patriotism, but I'll get into that a little bit later. First off, I wanted to sing a little ditty for all of you, so I'll get into that right now. Happens to be one of my favorite Christmas songs. Bear with me, I'm not the best singer, but, well. Good King Wenceslas, look out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and deep and what? Uh, Deep and crisp and even, brightly shone. Let's see. I'll start that over again. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel. When a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Hither, page, and stand by me, if you know it telling. Yonder peasant, who is he? Where and what his dwelling? Sire, he lives a good league hence, underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes fountain. Let's see, where am I? Poor Agnes fountain, blah 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 blah. Bring me food and bring me wine, bring me pine logs hither. You and I will see him dine, when we bear him thither, whatever the hell. Page and monarch, forth they went together, through the cold winds, wild lament, and the bitter weather. It's probably a good time that I should mention I'm not good with lyrics. Also, it's a bit of a low light situation, but whatever. Sire, the night is darker now, and the wind blows stronger. Fails my heart, I know not how, I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps, my good page, tread now in them boldly. You shall find the winter's rage freeze your blood less coldly. Alrighty. In his master's steps he trod, where the snow lay dinted. Heat was in the very sod, in which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian men, be sure, while God's gifts processing, you who know now will bless the poor, shall yourselves find blessing. Okay. Day one, there's not a lot of juice in the camera right now, so I'm going to keep this fairly quick. This is day one of the Great Grand Project. I'm tentatively calling it Peak Sixy, which is, I suppose, playful and pithy enough for one of my sort of titles. So, yeah, what I have planned essentially is, well, you'll have to find out for yourself. Let's see. Okay, we can try that one again. I guess I'll get hard to work whenever that defragmentation process actually gets done. So we'll see how that works out. Anyhow. Okay, now it's day two. It's day two. I didn't get much done day one. And of course, I didn't get much done at all. Really, the whole defragmentation process Well, it ran into a number of snags, and I had to restart it over and over and over in order to get it to actually work. Uh, then I tried my recovery disk a number of times in order to get that working. Eventually, I did get the defragmentation, and I did get the recovery disk operation all done, but that took the entire day yesterday. So that's why progress is, well, virtually non-existent at this point. So maybe by day 3, I might actually get some stuff done. Yeah, I decided to take it a little easier today, so I went to see the new Aquaman movie, which was good. It's makes me hopeful for the DC end of comic book cinematic universes. If they continue to make movies like Wonder Woman and Aquaman, they're going to continue to do better and better and better and better and better, which is good because I would like both Marvel and DC to succeed as far as that goes. I believe they both their comic book histories have a richness that can be quite effectively put on film if there are people behind the camera that know what they're doing. So it makes me hopeful. But as far as my project goes, that's not even not even an issue. I would have liked to have gotten a whole lot more done these 2 days that I have off. I don't know exactly when I'll have another day off. Maybe Sunday. I'm not entirely sure. Whenever that rolls around, of course, I'm going to get a lot more done. I'm going to go work on it right now, since I do have all the files that I need transferred over to the PC that I'm going to use to actually make the video itself. My other tower is just not reliable enough at this point in order to really lean on it to get the job done. So I'm going to be doing everything from my new tower. Let's see. Well, insofar as the video editing goes, I may actually start doing the video editing on one computer and then go back to the other computer once I have larger files to work with. But it's a matter of putting things together, and I need a PC that's not going to just freeze up on me.
Today I'm going to be finishing up a project that I started just a little while ago. And, be using my free days for getting all that done. Just wanted to... Okay. Yeah. Today I'm going to be finishing up a project that I've been working on for a while now. Today I'm going to be finishing up a video editing project that I've been doing concurrently with this one here. I just wanted to show this off here. This is one of a handful of these wasp nests that were located in my back porch area all during the summer, which made walking to my my clothes washing machines a little precarious. I don't particularly enjoy chemical bug spray, so I pretty much just left these guys alone for the time that they were there. And eventually it got too cold for them, and they ran out of food and died, and so on and so forth. That's essentially the life cycle of this kind of thing. So you have these somewhat aggressive, antagonistic sort of creatures that they do serve some kind of purpose here in nature, but for the most part they're a bit of annoyance, and particularly when they're in your living space and you have to get things done and so on and so forth. But I just wanted to use this as a metaphor, a metaphor of, hey, these things may be here, they may be threatening, but eventually, as time passes, they disappear. Particularly if you ignore them. Particularly if you don't try to make yourself as much a threat or greater. So that's I just wanted to end this particular vlog segment by showing this.
Just one or two more things I just wanted to add to this thing is that I really am at the mercy of my aging technology and certainly my schedule. So everything is going to be dictated by that, as well as my work schedule, which is a bit mercurial. It's not really a regular schedule, which kind of sucks because I don't have much in the way of, you know, ability to predict what I'm gonna have as far as time goes every week. So, insofar as that, that's about all I have to cover. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all edited out and the link created and so on and so forth. And we'll see how this project goes. That and many other things that I have cooking right now. Um, I have a few other things cooking, so that's anyhow. We started off with shaky cam, so I guess we'll end this particular episode of my little vlog series here on my sabbatical from mainstream internet ish kind of stuff. So anyhow, didn't get much sleep last night. You can probably tell. Anyhow, I will I will keep you updated on how everything else turns out. I have a lot of editing to do today, so that's what I'm going to get down to. I'm going to get a lot of editing done today, and hopefully have the first episode. I've decided to break it up into episodes. The first episode of well, you'll see. Anyhow, thank you and have a great, great Happy New Year.